You wake one day and discover that everything you believed about yourself and your life was only a fraction of the truth. You realize that the person you thought you were, built from years of experiences, memories, and beliefs, is only a shadow of your true self. This sudden, profound understanding can bring immense confusion, sadness, and an unsettling feeling of loss. You're no longer certain of who you are, and yet, a deeper part of you knows that something monumental is happening within. This is the pain of spiritual awakening, and for many, it feels like being thrown into a storm without a compass. The journey of spiritual awakening is a profound transformation, often experienced as a unique kind of pain, the shedding of an old identity. It's the pain that accompanies the death of the self you once knew. This is not a comfortable process. It's a journey through darkness before you emerge into light. As you peel away layers of conditioning, false beliefs, and the societal masks you wore for so long, it's like shedding skin. Each layer removed reveals a rawer, more authentic self. This discomfort is part of your evolution, your growth. But why does it have to hurt so much? One of the central reasons for the pain of spiritual awakening is the ego's natural resistance. Before awakening, your life is primarily guided by your physical self, or ego, which is deeply attached to comfort, familiarity, and control. The ego has one primary objective: to protect the identity it has built over the years, an identity based on self-preservation and security. It views anything that disrupts this sense of self as a threat and responds with resistance. As you awaken spiritually, however, the balance of power shifts. Your spirit, or higher self, begins to take the lead, weakening the ego's control. But the ego is tenacious, it thrives on certainty, and strongly resists losing control. It will go to great lengths to maintain dominance over your thoughts and actions, sometimes even tricking you into believing that you're losing your mind. This is the ego's attempt to make you abandon your awakening journey and return to the comfort of your former state. This internal battle creates immense pain because you're torn between two desires: one to evolve, to experience the fullness of your being, and the other to remain in a state of comfort and predictability. As your spirit grows stronger, the ego's hold weakens, and the resulting friction feels like a painful tug-of-war within. But no matter how fiercely the ego resists, your spirit's connection to the divine is unbreakable, and it will ultimately triumph, guiding you towards a more enlightened path. The struggle of spiritual awakening can also be understood as a conflict between the desires of the flesh and the yearnings of the soul. Your flesh, or physical self, is driven by immediate pleasures, seeking comfort and ease. It wants to relax, have fun, and avoid discomfort at all costs. On the other hand, your spirit craves deeper, more meaningful experiences, desiring connection with the divine and alignment with your highest truth. This duality can feel like an intense internal tug-of-war. When your spirit yearns for meditation, reflection, or prayer, your flesh may resist, longing instead for distraction or entertainment. While the spirit urges you to read, learn, and grow, the flesh might prefer the simplicity of scrolling through your phone. This constant push and pull creates a profound sense of inner conflict, a resistance to stepping out of the comfort zone of the familiar and into the unknown. The flesh resists spiritual awakening because it equates transformation with loss of comfort, ease, and simple joys. It fears that if you surrender to the seriousness and discipline of the spirit, life's simple pleasures will disappear. Yet, the spirit understands that true fulfillment comes from transcending these temporary comforts. The flesh doesn't understand that spiritual growth is not about abandoning joy. It's about finding a deeper, more sustainable joy that aligns with your true essence. The ego's resistance to spiritual awakening stems from its desire to protect you from emotional pain. Just as your body instinctively recoils from physical harm, your ego tries to shield you from the discomfort of facing deep truths. For years, the ego has crafted an identity based on the beliefs, memories, and values that formed your sense of self. Uncovering the limitations of this identity can feel like losing a part of yourself, and that loss can be deeply unsettling. The ego fears that once you face these truths, there's no going back. It prefers the comfort of staying in the dark, clinging to old beliefs, rather than exposing itself to the uncertainty of the unknown. But spiritual awakening demands that you confront these hidden parts, those aspects of yourself that are no longer aligned with your true nature. It requires you to acknowledge the illusions that the ego has used to shield you from pain. Yet, the spirit sees things differently. It knows that pain is not just something to be avoided, but an essential pathway to healing and growth. From the spirit's perspective, pain is like a door. There's no way around it, only through it. By facing this pain, you're breaking free from old patterns and preparing yourself to receive a higher understanding. Many people who have undergone spiritual awakenings describe it as a process of being broken open, of discovering a new depth to life, one that was previously inaccessible. Another source of pain during spiritual awakening relates to the concept of karmic debt. In many spiritual traditions, karmic debt refers to the idea that our past actions and experiences have consequences that need to be balanced or resolved in our present or future. The pain and suffering you experience are not random. They are seen as essential steps on your soul's path to wisdom and freedom. This process of balancing karmic debts is believed to accelerate your soul's evolution. When you experience challenges, particularly painful ones, you're often working through these karmic imbalances. It's thought that some souls choose lives filled with hardship as a means of speeding up their growth, learning critical lessons, and acquiring profound wisdom. Before you were born, your soul may have selected certain life experiences, including moments of suffering, to aid its development in this lifetime. Each hardship serves a purpose. It's an opportunity to expand your understanding, to learn compassion, patience, and resilience. By embracing these painful experiences, you're not just enduring random misfortune. You're participating in a grand design aimed at fulfilling your soul's potential. This perspective offers a transformative view on suffering. It's not merely something to survive, but a crucial element of your soul's journey. As you continue on this awakening journey, you may experience a profound sense of loss, as though a part of you is dying. This is the slow shedding of all the false beliefs, societal conditioning, and attachments that you've accumulated over time. It's as if the person you once knew, the one attached to old ideas, fears, and limitations, is fading away, making space for a more authentic self to emerge. This process of letting go can be excruciatingly painful. It's like going through a symbolic death, a stripping away of everything you thought you were. Many people describe this as a dark night of the soul, where all familiar comforts seem to vanish, leaving them in a void of uncertainty. This breakdown, however, is essential for the rebirth that follows. Just as death precedes rebirth, the old self must die to allow the new self to emerge. After going through this death of the old self, your purpose and the meaning of your pain become clearer. Reflecting on my own journey, I realized that the pain I endured was transformative, leading me to discover a deeper purpose. Without that suffering, I wouldn't be able to assist others who are navigating their own painful awakenings. It taught me that our greatest pain often points us towards where we can make the most meaningful impact in the world. When understood in its full context, pain becomes a gift. It serves as a guiding force, leading you through the valleys of self-discovery and towards a higher understanding. Although in the moment, this pain may feel overwhelming, with hindsight, it reveals itself as one of the most profound catalysts for growth. It's only by experiencing these intense emotions, loss, confusion, sadness, that we gain access to a deeper, more compassionate part of ourselves. As you continue on your journey of spiritual awakening, remember that pain is an integral part of your transformation. It's not a punishment, nor a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's a signal that you're shedding old parts of yourself that no longer serve your highest good. The spiritual path isn't an easy one, and it often requires confronting uncomfortable truths about yourself and the world. But this very struggle, this journey through suffering, is what enables you to emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to your true self. To those of you walking this path, know that you are not alone. This pain, this suffering, is shared by many who seek a deeper understanding of life and a closer connection to their spiritual essence. The journey of spiritual awakening is one of the most challenging yet rewarding paths you can take. It will test you, break you open, and reveal parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. But as you move through the darkness, hold on to the truth that your spirit is infinitely resilient and deeply connected to a divine source. One way to know if you are really connected is through synchronicities, and all the knowledge regarding that topic is laid out in the video we leave you here.